70s?
That's Kiss, my friend.
Kiss. Oh,
That's
sorry,
Kiss, Dr.
sorry.
Love.
Kiss. Gene Simmons
How
apologized.
could you not love that song?
Love Mini Kiss, too, by the way. Karl Rove is making some bold predictions for 2012, a bunch of them, in fact, in his latest Wall Street Journal column. But the one that's getting the most attention by far is that Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi will leave the Democratic leadership by year end. Aw, ain't that a shame? Leslie, what do you think of Rove's prediction on those?
Well, Charles might always be right, as Greg said in our last segment, but Mr. Rove is wrong on this one. Even though Nancy Pelosi's daughter says my mother wants to get on with her life, she's very clear that she's going to stay true to her constituents. She's going to stay true to her donors and stay in D.C. Also, you have like Senate, 7 seats, 7 Democrats. I know that makes everybody excited on the other side, but 7 people leaving. Nelson's retiring too. I just don't see her doing that. And Harry Reid worked so hard, and it was really tight. His latest campaign, I think he's in it till the end of this term.
Nancy Pelosi's known to carry that gavel around the halls of Congress. She loves that thing.
She likes props just like you.
I know.
There's the hope.
She could be in your calendar, too.
No, she's not on my calendar.
That would be a
My
bad
anti-calendar. What do you think? Is Rove right about either one of these leaving leadership?
I think Pelosi is probably the one I put my money on. Look, her daughter said today that she would retire right now if she just didn't have these donors putting pressure on her. She knows better than anyone she's not going to retake the House. The Democrats are not going to retake the House. I think she's going to. I think that one might actually happen, that she might go.
What do you think?
Here's the thing. Predictions are great because the only time you remember them is if you get them right, because the person making the prediction comes on and says, "Oh, remember when I said this?"
It's like Bob usually.
It's like Bob, yeah. But if Rove is wrong, nobody's going to bring up that tape. So why did Rove say this? Because Rove is an evil genius. We all know that. This was a clue. Why is Harry and what's her face?
Nancy
leaving together?
Why did you say
because
what's
of the
her
same?
face? Was that Freuding? What's her face?
No, why did he say those two? Because they're the same person.
Look, and there's Carl.
That's what it was.
Okay, she's my congresswoman back in San Francisco.
You never see them in the same place at the same time.
Yes, and I used to be related to her.
Yeah, used to be. You were related by husband.
Because she's Gavin's aunt. Yeah. So, I think she's probably had enough. And I know some other things about other people have moved into that district.
No, wait, guys, don't you remember when when the House went Republican and Boehner got the gavel and she said, "I'm going to get that gavel back pretty soon"? Really? You think she leaves?
I think she's leaving.
All right. Karl Rove also predicted that 2012 will be a tough year for the economy. He said it'll slow. It'll be a sluggish economic year. Any thoughts?
What are your thoughts,
Well,
You're the guru.
Well, I think things seem like they're getting better. The unemployment numbers are getting a little bit better, No thanks to Obama. It's not Obama.
Of course not.
That's doing it.
Of course not. Don't give the guy props.
It's 4 years of a recession. Eventually, it's going to turn itself around. So I think things get a little bit better. Any other Rove predictions that we like?
Well,
I just want to agree with him because he's right.
I would like some good news. Does this mean we still have to keep buying gold? Because I've got so much gold all over the place. I've been buying my garage is filled with gold.
I sleep on a gold mattress.
Do you really? I'll pretend like I don't know.
I was told if I did the show tonight that you were giving me a bunch of gold.
We are giving you
that was
gold.
All that
Eric.
jewelry from the ex-boyfriends, you just melting it down, giving it away.
It's in a big pot. Just stir it up.
Actually, I'm putting my money in soil. I'm burying it in my backyard.
Want to know something? Soil's right.
Soil's-
Farmland has been the most productive investment over the last 20 years. I think you're still good there.
There is one prediction that came out today that I found interesting. Robert Reich, former Clinton guy, came out and said that it's likely, it's very likely, I see Leslie's jumping up and down, likely that President Obama will boot Joe Biden, Joe's got to go, and bring on Hillary Clinton. And I just think this is akin to a family adopting the Menendez brothers. There is no way that the Obamas are going to bring on the Clintons unless I talked to one Democratic source and I said, please tell me what you think. And he said, unless he really, really needs it. I mean, this would be a total Hail Mary.
This is like the most forced marriage since Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie.
Remember how awkward that was when they kissed?
I cried for them. But the fact is, she would help Obama because she gets no blame for the domestic policy because she's been outed countries where cats have voting rights.
And she was isn't she the most desired was it? We did this yesterday.
Admired.
Most
10 years.
admired.
For 10
It was
years.
just one day ago.
Can I ask you though, what do Democrats really think inside? Just be frank of Joe Biden. Do they think he's just like a bumbling?
Speaking
uncle?
for all of them.
I mean, really, do they wish
Some of the
Hillary
things,
to be on the ticket?
some of the things sometimes he needs to, keep the mouth shut because he puts his foot in his mouth. Certainly and Kimberly, I've shared this with you before.
This is true.
I have a girl crush on 2 women. Andrea, I apologize. You can be number 3. But Kimberly is one of them, as you know, and Hillary Rodham Clinton is the other. I was a Hillary
Good
gal.
company to be in.
So to have, I don't know if Eric decided getting sick
But
over
I don't
that
wear
image,
pantsuits.
I'm a little confused.
the Obama-Clinton ticket would be awesome, and I do agree it would only be if they're really that desperate. That's like 11th hour desperate. But it would divert from the economy to foreign policy, and the president, along with our current Secretary of State, have done really well.
She's got a higher approval rating than Obama. I mean, there's plenty of people that kind of talk out loud about it. It's an open secret that they'd prefer to have her in. They think they'd have a better chance at re-election with Hillary at the helm than with Obama. So flip it.
But wow, the show of weakness by saying, listen, we got to get rid of him. Let's bring her on just to win, right?
But he's wanted to be Secretary of State for over a decade.
So they do a switcheroo?
Well, it's politics.
Are you sure he knows what a Secretary of State
It's like love
Anything can be
switching. It's like
defended.
wife swap.
No, you say a vote for Obama is a vote for the Clinton economy. A vote for Romney is a vote for the Bush economy.
It's all very interesting, isn't it? And complex.
I don't know. Reich is a little guy like me. He's got to be really careful with those trial balloons, because you'll start floating away.
Float him. All right,
Maybe that's a sign to Joe Biden, though, right? Get your act together, or we're shipping you out.
Maybe. All right, we're going to leave it there. An Arizona judge says that a Tucson school district's ethnic studies program promotes racial resentment. You're not going to believe what they're trying to teach our kids. What?
I'm just AC/DC.
That's great music.
I know.
I got Kiss, AC/DC. Details a couple minutes from now.
Sorry, I started talking.